Welcome to Luxuriously Poor, and my hope and my prayer is that this meal that I'm about to share with you will help you and stretch your food budget just a little bit further to get you through the hard times. Okay, because of the season of Lent, certain food items go on sale. Tuna fish is one, lentils is another. And I always find myself picking up a few extra cans of tuna fish and a few extra bags of lentils to use throughout the year. And I'm going to share something with you. It's a lentil stew, and it is absolutely delicious, and it requires no meat because it's all made with the lentils. And I have some chopped up vegetables here. I have some potatoes, some carrots, some onions. I have a can of corn off to the side. I'll add that. I got some olive oil heating up here. I'll tell you something. This little plate here is the best cutting board. It is an old glass plate that came from my microwave that went kapooey just a couple of days before Christmas. So I was able to get one cheaper too because Christmas season, they had some sales going. So I'm going to throw this in the pot and we're going to get going here. Okay, what I want to do here is move these vegetables around in this stew. I'm sauteing them for a little bit. Sauteing things gives it a better flavor than just, boiling it in water. I could just throw the water in here, but no. I do not buy, what do you call it, broth. I don't buy chicken broth. I don't buy beef broth. I don't mess with anything like that. That is a lot of extra money that is unnecessary. But I will show you something that I do use. This is what I have here. I have a big container of this, and I'm going to take myself a teaspoon of this, and I'm just going to sprinkle it over the top of this, like so. And hold on here. I need to get my lentils. I'm going to pour my lentils in here. And I'm going to add some water to this. I'm going to get this stirred around and get the lentils. You see how this is in the bottom of this bowl? Okay. I'm going to add some more water to this. Now, if I want tomato flavor to this, I can add this right here to it. So I'm going to put just a splash of that in there. Not much, just a little bit. Because it's already got that nice chicken consomme, so we don't need to overdo this, but just a touch. I'm trying to be real careful that I don't put too much in here. That's enough. There you go. Okay. And then, look at that. This is going to be really delicious stew. We're going to cook this. This is easy, cheap, very cheap, and very delicious. I'm going to put some salt, not much, and some black pepper. See my touch of black pepper. I couldn't hold the camera in my pepper mill. Cilantro. I'm going to put some cilantro. You can put parsley. Cilantro. Doesn't make any difference. Whichever one you want to use. Spices give it a good flavor. I'm going to give this a good stir. Then I'm going to give it a splash of salt. Remember my salt shaker? I don't taste. I just kind of throw things in there. I'll taste it later. Okay, that's about it. And I'm going to let this simmer with the lid on it until the lentils are ready and all those awesome flavors come together. And this is going to be an awesome stew. Okay, I want you guys to see this. I do not cook this some big, high, rapid boil. It's almost ready. And so I'm going to add my corn to it. This is a stew. Stews are thicker. They're not real runny. And you don't want this boiling over. Lentils, if you cook them too rapidly, they'll boil up all over the side and over the top. So we're going to put the lid back on this and let this simmer its flavors together. Now, I had leftover corn. Let me show you what I did. I put this in this container, and I'm going to put this in the freezer. When I want more corn for something, I will take it out and use it. That way, I get more uses out of one can of corn. I don't hardly ever use an entire can. And organic corn is much more expensive than regular corn. So, I use a little bit for flavoring. Tacos, different things. And what I don't use, I freeze for another day. Okay, here I have some of the bread I make. I put some butter on it. I'm going to add some garlic to this. This is going to be really good with my stew. And I have some mozzarella cheese over here. But I put a good helping of butter, and I'm going to put some mozzarella cheese here on the top. I got a small piece there and I shredded it. Just something, a little extra to go with the stew. I'm going to pop this in my toaster oven, and we'll come back and I'll show you how deliciously wonderful this bread turned out for our stew. Okay, here is our lentil stew. Let's get it plated up. Absolutely delicious. And I will say this, that if you pay like at Dollar Tree $1 for a bag of lentils, one potato, a little bit of onion, half a can of corn, this can serve 4 people for a couple of dollars. Let's get this plated up. This is delicious. Hope you'll try this. It really is good. And God bless you guys. Have a blessed day.